The Republic of Dagestan is a Russian federal subject located in the North Caucasian Federal District. The administrative center is Makhachkala, a major port city on the Caspian Sea. Dagestan has 13 titular nations, being the Aguls, Avars, Azerbaijanis, Chechens, Dargins, Kumiks, Laks, Lezgins, Nogais, Rutuls, Tabasarans, Tats, and Sakurs. Thus, it is one of Russia's most ethnically, linguistically, and culturally diverse regions, as well as one of its most mountainous. The name Dagestan comes from the Turkic and Persian words for land of mountains, a fitting description for a territory dominated by rugged terrain, high peaks, and narrow valleys. The republic covers about 50,300 square kilometers. Dagestan shares borders with Chechnya to the west, Georgia and Azerbaijan to the south, and the Caspian Sea to the east. Its population is over 3 million, making it one of the most populous republics in the North Caucasus. The region is extraordinary for its ethnic complexity. More than 30 distinct ethnic groups live there, many with their own languages, traditions, and villages. This diversity is reflected in the region's linguistic landscape, where several dozen languages are spoken. The Russian serves as the lingua franca. Islam is the dominant religion in Dagestan, and the region is often described as one of the most religious in Russia. The majority of Dagestanis are Sunni Muslims of the Shafi'i school, though small Shia communities also exist, especially among certain southern groups near Azerbaijan. Islam has been central to Dagestani identity for centuries, shaping its social customs, moral codes, and local governance. Sufism, particularly the Naqshbandi and Qadiri orders, has played an influential role in maintaining social cohesion in Dagestani villages and guarding moral life. Geographically, Dagestan is a land of dramatic contrasts. The south and central areas are dominated by the Greater Caucasus Mountains, which include peaks rising above 4,000 meters. Northern Dagestan, by contrast, consists of lowlands and semi-desert regions that extend toward the Caspian Sea. The terrain has historically isolated communities from one another, contributing to the survival of distinct languages and customs. The region's rivers, such as the Sulak, Samur, and Terek, carve deep gorges through the mountains and provide fertile valleys that sustain agriculture. Economically, Dagestan's main sectors include agriculture, fishing, light industry, and energy. The coastal area supports a significant fishing industry, particularly around Makhachkala, where sturgeon and caviar production are traditional trades. The republic also has oil and natural gas reserves, though not on the scale of its neighbor Azerbaijan. Agriculture is important in the mountain valleys and lowlands, with crops such as grains, fruits, and grapes. Livestock farming, including sheep and cattle, remain a traditional livelihood in the highlands. In recent years, tourism has begun to grow, with visitors drawn to the mountains, traditional villages, and cultural heritage sites such as ancient fortresses and Islamic architecture. Historically, Dagestan has been a crossroads of civilizations and a focal point of resistance. Its strategic location between Europe and Asia attracted various empires, including Persian, Arab, Mongol, and Russian forces. The spread of Islam into Dagestan began in the 7th and 8th centuries through Arab conquests and trade routes. Over time, Islam became deeply rooted, blending with local traditions. During the 19th century, Dagestan, along with neighboring Chechnya, was a major center of resistance to Russian expansion in the Caucasus. The most famous leader of this struggle was Imam Shamil, an Avar warrior and Sufi leader who led the Caucasian imamate from 1834 to 1859. His decades-long resistance against the Russian Empire made him a symbol of courage and independence across the Muslim world. After its eventual incorporation into the Russian Empire, Dagestan underwent significant transformation under Soviet rule. The Soviets modernized infrastructure, introduced education, and sought to suppress religious institutions and tribal structures, though traditional and religious identities persisted. In 1921, Dagestan became an autonomous Soviet republic, and after the collapse of the USSR in 1991, it became part of the Russian Federation. Culturally, Dagestan is a mosaic of traditions. Its peoples have long been known for craftsmanship, particularly in jewelry, metalwork, carpets, and wood carving. Dagestani architecture is also notable for its mountain villages, where houses are built in terraced layers along steep slopes, creating structures that blend into the landscape. The village of Kubachi, for example, is famous for its silversmiths, whose intricate jewelry has been prized for centuries. Folk music and dance are central to Dagestani identity, with each ethnic group having distinct styles and instruments. Oral poetry and storytelling remain important, especially among Avars and Lezgins, who maintain epic traditions passed down through generations. Dagestani cuisine reflects the region's mountainous geography and agricultural heritage. Dishes are typically hearty, featuring meat, grains, and dairy products. Popular foods include khinkao, dumplings served with meat and garlic sauce, chodu, stuffed flatbread, and various soups and stews made from lamb or beef. Tea drinking is an essential social ritual, often accompanied by fruits, nuts, and homemade sweets. In modern times, Dagestan has faced significant challenges. After the Chechen Wars of the 1990s and early 2000s, instability and extremism affected parts of Dagestan, though security has since improved under tight federal control. The republic continues to struggle with unemployment, corruption, and underdeveloped infrastructure, but it remains one of the most culturally vibrant and resilient regions in Russia. The Russian government has invested in development projects to boost the local economy and tourism, particularly around the Caspian coast and the mountainous south. Despite its struggles, Dagestan is often celebrated for its hospitality, traditional values, and remarkable cultural diversity. It is a place where dozens of languages, faiths, and customs coexist within a single republic, bound together by a shared respect for ancestry, religion, and the mountainous land that has shaped its people for millennia. Like, comment, and share to support this channel. Subscribe for more hidden corners of the world.